he accidentally had his hands over his nipples during his duration of being knocked out, and eventually, when he got up, he realized that his nipples, they were extended to an extreme duration, and after he found out about this, he tried to educate, but he was ignored. Nobody really tried to really listen to him. And now that they've realized the potential that this has, on the world, the impacts it has made, there's people in their bedrooms these days. The first thing they do is they get their shirts off, and they do, there's all kinds of different tricks they do. But here's the problem. There's a lot of people that really like to do their own thing, and generally it's okay, but this can genuinely have a very bad impact on our nipple foundation.
And it's true. Caressing of the nipples have been prominent since the beginning of our culture, but as soon as we learned to flick them, there was a pivotal change in our mindset. And what you bring to the table is just so, Magnus in how, the granditude of what you share with us is so important. And you said it, in your own words, the ability to touch your nipples correctly and exalt a very long or prolonged nipple hardness is not only rare, but it's something that everybody in America should achieve. In our closing statements, Doctor, and I want to say thank you very much for participating in this program. What would you see the future as? And we're wrapping up here. We're very limited on time. But where would you see the future going in respect to caressing, flicking, and taking advantage of how long our nipples can be erect? The floor is yours when you're ready.
All right, thank you, sir. Now, what I'd like to stress is there's a lot of different things and technologies coming out towards Oh my god, I can't do this anymore.
Oh my god.
Dude, we just talked about nipples.
21 minutes and 2 seconds.
Oh,
that was
recorded.
amazing. Yeah, but I just realized I used the Combat Arms recorder, so I'm not gonna have my voice in it. So this whole footage was useless.
I got 32 minutes of it recorded. I'll upload it later.
All right. By the way, Stitch. I know what cancer is. By the way, it's multiple diseases that lead to uncontrollable cell division. A tumor is a buildup of these cells due to a mutation. Also, I'd like to say there is different ways to treat cancer. There's I believe there's 3 different ways. There's surgery,
oh my God,
there's chemotherapy, and there's radiation. I'm not really...
You forgot
what our doctor has brought to the table is the ability to circumvent what we call natural practices. So if you're looking to stray away from chemotherapy, if you're looking to stray away from, a multitude of procedures that doctors today feel is true, remember that a few flicks of the nipple at medium strength can take away all of those problems, everything from problems in the pancreas to your colon. So, doctor, I'd like you to... Oh, fuck my life, dude.
This is ridiculous.
I just talked about 41 minutes about fucking nipples, dude. Oh my god, dude. I hope
I enjoyed it. I gotta say, I actually enjoyed it.
You know what's hilarious is that people stayed in the room. At one point, there was like 8 people in here just listening.
I think we should actually get a little series going on. Next time we could talk about rapping with your own words, such as Dingwingus, probably Dingus, Dingletard, Dildon Doctor, I'm pretty. I'm not sure.
Dude.
I know Gangsta knows a man, Eclipse, which likes to use these words. You know, like I like to say, you know, I'm a BG. I'm still the meanest. My weenus beat up a 12-pack of fetus from Venus. Like those kind of
Jesus.
simple things.
Jesus, like, or I jerk off to porno movies, but at the same time I'm a recluse and have subconscious tendencies to dream of my mother's boobies.
Well, you see, it's not necessarily dreaming all the time when you have seen these before. Now, I'd like to also put the analogy, you know, as when you were a child.
Shut the fuck up, dude. We're not gonna get into Sigmund Freud, dude. We're not going Sigmund Freud.
All I really have to say was, I had a fantastic 41 minutes talking about our nipples with each other. It was actually quite well, and there was a lot of people in here that really... Constipation, you missed one of the most advanced technologies and studies of nipples.
Oh yes, I do studies on mine too.
No, trust me, these studies are not home remedies, and these are studies that you can only learn in my presence. So I want you to think about that.
I'd
like everybody to hit me up. I'd like everybody to hit me up on my BlackBerry Messenger, and
No.
I would definitely recommend going to my website. It's www.nippology featuring or FEAT. I apologize. I just said the full version. Feet.
Yeah, I'm not even listening to you.
A case of the skitters.net. And for all those who don't know what it... Oh, they just left.
For those who don't know, constipation was totally a dude. You know, it was a dude, right?
Actually, no, that's not a dude because I talked to them multiple times before.
Dude, bro, with a voice mod, dude. I bet you that's a fucking guy, bro.
Do they have a dingus? But yeah. Alright, guys. I have to say, I was supposed to join a cabin fever with some friends about half an hour ago, and I told them just to wait for me, and they're really getting mad at me. So, sir, may I ask, I'm just curious, what is your age?
22.
Alright, now I want to thank you for, I'm just recording that into my survey, of people that have helped me out throughout the years, their age groups, their different, you know, the potential, youth of the community to...
Their demographics, absolutely, it's important, right.
Exactly. But, I'd like to thank you all for this time. Just remember to stay beautiful because ugly people suck. I plan on going to Panther's YouTube if they really do post this. I actually want to know what my voice sounds like during a recording. So I'd like to thank everybody. Panther, I need to know your YouTube, by the way.
Panther, dude, we gotta see that, bro. That shit's fucking epic, dude. That's hilarious.
I'll be in the credits.
Dude, all these idiots. There was like 8 people in here, just like
I know. Oh my God.
I have to listen to this.
Panther. How old do you think I am? Realistically.
Heidi Seed.
Actually,
hey,
are you guys serious?
Sweetheart, look, you act like you like it in the butt, and I don't mean that in a mean way.
Just because my name is Constipation does not mean I like it in the butt.
No,
I would recommend strongly that you take your Logitech computer speakers, and I recommend you shove them down your throat because here's what it's gonna do. No, I don't. I'm not into that. I know there's some other people out there that are into that, but that's just not me. That's not my style. I'm being honest with you right now. If you, I've heard if you take Logitech speakers and you put them into your mouth, and if you turn the volume all the way on, and you take it has to be the UMP. It has to be the UMP. If you shoot the UMP continuously, it'll create vibrations going down to your system, and it will help your constipation. What it will really do is
it'll move your bowels.
It's going to give you a case of the skitters. And for all those who don't know what a case of the skitters are. A case
Bottom line constipation. Look, you remind me of a gay man who dresses up in a Tomb Raider costume at an anime/video game event. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just think that there's certain things that we can work out.
How do you not mean that in a bad way? That's like all bad over it.
Constipation and hump dogs. I just like you guys to direct your attention to the chat. For all those who don't know what the skitters are, I just gave a full explanation.
Ew.
Constipation, things you could do to get the skitters besides using your Logitech speakers and a UMP would be to specifically eat a lot of fruit, citrus, avocados also have a big impact on your digestive system. If you use half avocado and half orange juice, and you mix it with a little bit of vanilla ice cream and a blackberry, it'll really get you going.
Shut up.
Well, you see, it's definitely not an activity I intend on participating in, but here's the problem. A lot of people, they come at me with these offensive, sometimes, there's other things such as, like you just... Oh, they left again.
Well, I would like to fist her in every orifice, and I mean that in a nice way.
There is nice ways to put it. Personally, I've always preferred putting number 2 pencils. I like to duct tape them to my fingers sometimes to give them that extra stimulating feel. The extra, do you know what I'm trying to get at here? If you take a number 2 pencil, but it has to be the eraser end.
He's still talking.
If it is the eraser end and you shove it inside of that, it will lead to some problems. Well, it could potentially lead to some problems. There is a bunch of other things it could do. It could stimulate your senses, such as
XiziZioN, dude. I am way too fucking drunk for this.
Please, just call me.
Dr. Sniz. Can I call you Dr. Sniz?
I was thinking more of Dr. Goal, because of my goal to educate children.
Doctor, shut the fuck up.
Excuse me, I don't shut up. But when I see your ugly face, I throw up.
Oh! You have never seen me before.
Well, you have never seen me before, girlfriend. Talk to the booty, because the hand's off duty.
Oh god.
Sweetheart, I hope that
okay,
I know
sweetheart.
that you're Asian, so I hope that your vagina isn't a bush that's been growing for years.
Hell no, I shave that shit.
Good,
here's the problem. The problem is when a lot of you guys shave, it leads, a lot of the Asians, they don't have razor blades in their house, so a lot of the time it leads to using kitchen utensils, which can lead to a great problem because you see when
I actually
a lot
bought
of Asians
mine from the pharmacy.
Good. Well, I will tongue punch your butthole. I will punch your butthole with my tongue. So
what would happen?
I really do appreciate your time, but
if I finger popped your butthole, would a bunch of Uncle Ben's rice fly out, or what would happen? I want to help.
I gotta go, guys. I love you, but
I was supposed to leave an hour ago, but alright. Have a good day, my friends.
Hey, take care, man. Hey, if that goes on fucking YouTube, dude, that's gotta be like 1 million hits.
I wish. An hour of inspiration. I'd like you to check out one of my sponsors, Dr. Steve Brule. I want you to check him out. And
Steve Brule, you mean from Jim and Eric? Awesome show, great job.
You gotta fly like an eagle. You can't let the turkeys get you down. That's all I have to say. Panther, I thought you were a woman.
Fuck you, Panther. The fuck kind of name is that? I'm a panther.
Panther, can I ask you a question? Like an answer. It's really something important to me. Goodbye, gangsta.